Hello and welcome to Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era. We are trying to learn how to play the Hive on hard. We have been having some tough matches trying to get things started, but we're going to pick up on the Expanse, trying out different big 8-point maps. We're going to play with the Hive. Recently we just played a training as Gru, but I feel like let's maybe go for someone who's not such a high tier character. Maybe bonuses for like locusts or reavers could be good. Play as Maelstrom. What else does this guy get? He gets basic summon swarm and 20% extra HP. This guy gets friendly creatures take less damage from basic attacks. Otherwise, they're much the same. Let's go with this big, ugly fella. Nah, let's go with this guy. We didn't really play with the Reavers much last time, so we're going to play on hard. As I feel like we've played on normal before in the demo and succeeded. And I want to get better at the game. And the only way to get better at a game like this is to force yourself through the absolute pit of it. Figure out what you're doing. What do we have? Observatories, black towers. We're over on the right corner of the map. I actually can't remember entirely what this map looks like to begin. We have Tavi, bonuses to Fire Larva, and Curson, Duke of Rage. Not much in the way of spellcasters. One thing I have learned is hiring extra heroes early and just like stealing all of their troops is way better value than what you can get otherwise. So let's grab one. And then we can just do this. Yoink, 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 yoink. We can then grab these locusts, these guys. So the Reavers are deal extra damage to high targets. They have melee attack. They do not provoke counterattacks. Their upgrades give them defense and inability to die, as well as prevent lower tier units from attacking them, or max morale and luck and immediately gain a turn if they kill something. Okay, well that sounds really fun. We can get some like super shock troops with this guy. Hit this observatory and we get a nice view of all of our surroundings, so we can figure out what we actually have here. Phoenixes, extra locusts, gold, gems, crystals. We've got wood here or here. 2 cursed artifacts. 2 spell power upgrades right there and there. Extra parasites, dread knights, Ukbar's signet, +1 morale, stables, a well for extra mana. Okay. Allows visiting heroes to trade creatures for other random creatures. That's kind of fun. Though Hive tends to focus on just having more Hive. Definitely +20 movement points right away is really nice. So is 1,000 starting XP. Our bonuses are Brood Mother, double the base stats of summoned fire larva, or grants a new ability allowing us to target corpses. You are Reavers. You already start with the bonus towards Soul Eater with advanced insight, so you know what, I think I kind of just go straight into that. Now, are you going to get leadership? No, leadership's under Brood Mother. Intentions of all neutral squads within 18 squares of the hero. I don't think neutral squads move, so I'm just gonna take that extra 10% HP there, XP. I feel like this guy has got 2 spell powers, and there's 2 spell powers there. While our guys aren't really spell power focused, this seems like too good an opportunity to pass up. This template's really long. You'll get killed by AI if you haven't played. 8 players. That's okay. It's about learning more than anything else. Should probably split those guys a bit, but... How do Reavers stack up in stats? 23 attack. And 13 defense. That's wild. These guys are very good. Think attention means if they're going to fight or run or join. Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes a bit more sense. I really screwed that up. He's going to get hit. Dum. Yeah. Not my brightest moment. $5 to 21. And these guys don't produce counterattacks? Oh, only if you use that ability. All right, unfortunately, I think that's the play they have to go with. Give him a distraction. Go with the double attack there. You're doing a big hit. He does go for that, which is nice. We can rapid assault. And finish him off with that. Okay. And a bonus level up. Heroic strike deals extra damage. Meh. So what do we have here? We have like defense, attack, dawn magic, insight, and scouting. I mean, basic defense is not a terrible choice to go with this. You can't really recruit anybody, but I feel like going with the Apiary's Heart and the extra gold right away is good. Lately, every round we've been playing, I've been feeling like the extra gold is really, at least for your first city, seems to be what I want more than anything. Now, there's no reason you can't come out and start collecting goods. Doing some scouting. Get us some level ups. She starts with advanced summon swarm. Fire larvae stacks have 4% health. Plus another 1% for every hero level. Well, let's go for extra fire guys spawned then. Remember to get the other character into the game so we can still pick up random stuff. Yeah. Nice to see developers built on Pathfinder Kingmaker's terrible mid-game into something better. Wow, shots fired at Kingmaker there. I will get this guy as well. I bet these guys only start with like a single unit. It's almost as if the computer figured out what I was doing. Cheating my eco together. So you're an easy battle. You're an easy battle. Let's go here. Let's grab you. And do that. And then I think probably we want to split these guys in half. We probably want to split them in half too. I did find using like single ones of these was really useful. So we'll go like boop, 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 boop. You're a flyboy and you do whatever. Alright. So I don't really want the Reavers going right away. You guys have 11. You have 5. These guys also have, yeah, counterattack twice around. Which is a colossal pain in the arse, but... You can't reach him. Let's just wait then. Rude. Super rude. Damn, some eggies. Nice. Okay. Unfortunately, again, I don't really want this guy to die, so... Just clean them up. All right, so this guy already has, yeah, no, 6 spell power. Interesting. But he's an enforcer, so he's a might hero. Skills damage scales with hero level for heroic strike. That's gold, but not necessarily for a good fight. And I don't know, man. Maybe it's that you shouldn't be fighting all of the fleeing battles. But I feel like it would be foolish not to. Like, otherwise you don't get the XP. You take that hit so that these guys can double attack safely. Put that there so he can't go after the Reaper. Not enough range. That's okay. Basic tactics, basic primal magic, advanced summon swarm. So we're going to go for daylight magic. Well, I guess let's go summon swarm then. And honestly, I think I'm probably going to upgrade the Hive Offspring this time. Grab another +1 to your attack. In the meantime... And you can get all those goodies. We also failed to get that ore upgrade, but... It's okay. Now we know it's in all these spots. So I feel like that gives us parasites. That's an easy one. That's an easy one. That's also an easy one for phoenixes. We'll move up on that. Not just charge at enemy, use wait, and he should move and then attack. One less hit. Generally when I can, yeah, I'll try to bait it out a little bit, but if they're going to reach me anyway, it seems like going in to get that first hit sometimes is the way to go. I mean, this is like a ton of buffs to start with. It's good starting ground for all of our guys, I feel like. Double space dance to summon fire larvae. Heroic strike deals 10 damage plus 5 for everything. You already have that. We'll go with, we'll upgrade your fire larvae. Why not? You can explore a little bit down here to figure out. There's another magic wheel. Wow, the game really wants me to have spell power right now. There's also another one of these cursed artifact things. My dudes, I could just throw a hero at these tombs, pick up 3 early very good artifacts. That might be the play. These poor Ravagers are not doing a lot for me right now. Yeah, see, like, this is a situation where I think to myself, oh, well, I'm better off attacking because then, you know, the guys with more HP can go in and attack without getting counter hit. Even though I know, like, this guy's gonna die here. He's gonna get struck anyway. You're in a bit of a weirder case, but... Okay, that's good. I can actually heroic strike him, so let's just do that. You get to go twice. That's okay. It's not the worst idea to fill up empty slots in your roster with stacks of 1 low-level mob to absorb first blows. Yeah. I am definitely starting to feel that more and more. Especially these super fast guys. Pick up these extra parasites. 8 to 12 order the first visiting hero. 50% maximum mana. This would let me get into the next area here. Which would let my guys explore a lot more. So let's also try that. Warp, warp, warp. My main problem here being is that the 13s are going before the 1s. Which is like the exact opposite of what I wanted. Oh, I guess because they're further down the line on my like army setup, right? More interesting to see someone learning all the tricks of HoMM instead of veteran players. Don't even want to spoil any techniques. I appreciate that. You know, you gotta learn somehow. Well, I mean, this guy hasn't gone yet. We can soften him up. Yeah, then I might as well use you. You're ranged, you're ranged. I don't think I'll need to. I think I can just do that and then go... Wow. Yeah, it felt like a good trade. So unfortunately, basic economy we're not getting here. We'll go advanced defense. Friendly creatures take 20% less damage from ranged and long reach attacks. Friendly creatures generate a focus point when they take damage. Doubled if you know recruitment. I don't think I get recruitment. Friendly creatures gain 2 defense for each point of luck. I have no luck. Cover feels like a good idea, given the fact that we really only have melee units. Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll poke our head out here. So yeah, so I'm wondering if I whoops. If I do that, will these guys go first over them? It's sort of my like trash mobs. I don't know exactly how that works, so we gonna find out. So you got a few days on all of this stuff. 1,000 law points. Obviously, I want the 1,000 gold, but I'm also like, well, if I get the 1,000 law points, I'd be able to get more tax collectors. So would that not make the 1,000 gold quicker? Ah, cursed sneezes. This is all my money. Let's do it. Let's do it. How does the Ubisoft Hooded Horse publishing work for this game? Do you need Ubisoft Connect to launch it? Nope. Nope. Just launch it straight out of Steam. I think it's Hooded Horse is handling most of the publishing. It's just that it is a Ubisoft IP, so they've kind of, I guess, developed it more with their support, but Hooded Horse, I think, is handling more of the publishing end. That's my understanding. What magical abilities do the Hive Queens get? Double creature soul assimilator, which is basically like depending on who they're fighting, they get different bonuses. And then Deals 50% of basic attack as magic damage to the target and all creatures within 2 hexes of it. They can also get, when cast on an enemy, reduce speed and initiative by 4. When cast on a friendly, increase speed and initiative by 4. Depending on which version of Queen you get. So you're going to get that, and then you'll get this level up as well. Well, you picking up Broodmother is pretty obvious to me. If your whole thing is about Fire Larva, doubling the stats of Fire Larva is the way to go. There is one more of those down there. Okie dokes. So. Portal. Traveling circus. Medusas. Wood storage. Trophy hunter's den. Obviously, all this stuff on the ground is really useful. You're already level 5, so I feel like let's start picking up gold. 2 spell knowledge, power, and knowledge, but difficult battle. Sentinels of Glory. Crystals. Yeah, I mean, we might as well go for the traveling circus here. Couple of these little rookie babies. Okay, these guys are not ranged. Ha! My plan worked. So he can take that hit. He can take this hit. Right? And now... Oh, if you set up right... Oh, that's so good. So you send one guy in with the sole purpose of them being destroyed as well. And then you harvest jump onto them. And then you get the double attack with no penalties. Obviously, that's an ideal world, which hasn't quite worked out in this situation, but... not far off. He's going to summon. He's going to attack. Two to 8. So you can do rapid assault here. I don't think that would work a second time. Would be my guess. And you can't devour a corpse under your feet either. Which, when you say out loud, kind of makes sense. So that's pretty cool. I like this strat. You get expert defense leveled up. Friendly creatures take 10% magic damage, doubled if you know diplomacy. You're picking up Soul Eater, which is not diplomacy. I'm just going to say enemy creatures deal -1 damage. There's a bunch of portals up here. Easy battle with access to Medusas. Yeah, I think I'm just going to kind of... I feel like I should come down this way. And see what I can discover. You only have 1 movement left. And you can get here, so why not? Hard to say no to it. Maybe? They're double waiting. Okay. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Oh, this is so good. Look at that. Jump, devour, double strike. Oh, it does take a focus to use it though. Ouch. Yeek. Now, I don't know if you get advantage on, like, running a different angle here. I think that's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say he didn't seem like he had done a lot of damage, so. You're gonna go there. So you can go there. And then come up and attack. Double attack. Ah, that guy got the high morale. What a rat. If it wasn't for that high morale, that would have worked perfectly. We got another level up. Arcane spells. No, I guess we'll just take Expert Insight. Allows heroes to teach each other spells. Bonus is double if you have tactics. Detailed information about enemy heroes during battle. Tactics. Tactics is under Broodmothers. I think they kind of do this where they put the buffs that you get from one class into the other class. Learn all the spells of that other. I mean, I guess why not learn spells? He is going to take daylight spells. +1 to all stats is also, like, just not bad. +2 if we take tactics. Tactics, which I think is just like you're allowed to place your guys anywhere on the map. Breath weapons buff ally, yeah. What's the chances for a casual player to get his hands on a test key for this game? Close to none. I think if you pre-order it, you get access based on what some people were saying today. It might be pre-order, it might be like a special edition. You can also just play the demo and it's like the full game, but only for 4 factions instead of 6. No campaign either. I'll tell you what, dude, with the surprise spell power that this guy has, I think I am going to go Scholar of Magic. And then we'll see how he plays out. Well, that was interesting. I said split in half, and you did not split in half. Okay. I don't think I built anything that turn. Oh, that's a bad mistake to make. Not the end of the world, but it was a bit of a stupid move. We'll grab scorpions. There's a lot of minotaurs. These two can attack him. Just gonna move him out of the way right now. This guy can't get his hit. Ooh, man. Alright, these minotaurs are tougher than I would have hoped. He can't reach anybody, which is good. I'm gonna wait on you. Ow. Hi, morale. Come on. Give me a break here. I hate when you click wait. And even though that guy waited beforehand, like, you don't get to wait until after. Feels cheap. I mean, I guess I might as well do that, because then I can also... What? This creature can attack adjacent enemies, provokes counterattacks. I mean, he just got 2 counterattacks in a single turn. What happened there? How come? Like, I know that should not have been the case. And now you got no counterattacks, even though it's the beginning of a new round. All right, maybe I just don't understand how counterattacks work. starting to believe that might be the case. Yeah, dude, it's just take the high morale. Yo, why not? Why not? Infinite high morales. You pieces of trash. Hope that works. All right, well, that was more than I wanted for that fight. I get 6 Medusa out of it. And what do Medusas do? They're ranged sharpshooters with arrow barrage and slither away. Okay, well, that's pretty good. We'll knock these guys out. Okay, okay. There's more of those, but these guys get double counterattacks. So I think I'm going to hit them first. Honestly, having a Medusa here is really nice. One damage. It's kind of not worth using these guys right now. I'm going to put you there just to block. Yeah, all right. 12 to 18 or 9. I'll let you just kill him. Then the Medusa should be able to finish him off, yeah. Alright, well, that was good. That was a good trade. Somehow I missed that ore. And now I can make my way back for more troops. Hopefully. Lots of ore and wood up here. Another portal as well. More ore there. All right, well, the traveling circus is good for everybody. Honestly, this guy might just be able to... bring in any new troops. Like forgetting to pick up those scorpions. Thank you very much. Getting one step ahead of myself. Up. Yeah. Normal battle, easy battle. I think I'm going to take this guy, Curson, Duke of Rage, and I'm going to have him be the one who picks up all these cursed artifacts. Or... I guess I could wait to see if we get somebody more fitting next week. Like having one of those characters that's just like, I produce 500 gold. God, there is a combat log. If you want to dig into, maybe it could help sometimes. That's very good to know. And hydro posture check. Thank you, Jester. Get caught on my headphones check. Thanks for the demo idea. I think this will do till the game launches in 9 days. PvP sold the game for you. Have I tested it? I have not tried the PvP yet. No, I've only been doing the single player stuff. Honestly, I don't think I'm good enough at the fundamentals yet to really get into the PvP. So I want to pace myself just a little bit. I have 7 law points. I'm going to upgrade the larva for sure. Should have done that sooner. I'll take the XP because it's enough to get this guy going. Nice. This is also another one of our soul skills. Soul eater skills. So if we start upgrading basic logistics. These guys should be pretty good. Having these archers, honestly, I think is going to be a huge, huge win. Just in general. Oh, he's going first this time. I did go for him. I thought he might. That's fine. That's what I put that scorpion there for. Doke. Oh, that's a parasite building there. I don't know. I guess the question is like, how long do I want to wait for these artifacts? Easy battle parasites. The parasites I should get sooner than later. This guy's special is what? Increased heroic strike. Yeah, you know what, man? All of my heroes will get cursed. Do you think curses are permanent? Battle with the Minotaurs. Mention the ordering after wait. I think it's the intention idea to have faster units always act earlier no matter before wait or wait. Okay. Let's put a guy here, a guy here. Here. It's an interesting map. So where's the combat log? Battle log. Okay. It's not like a pop-up battle log. Ow. Double strike. You're gonna hurt me. I don't really want to lose my Reaper over this. Like, he's probably going to come forward and kill me anyway, but that means he won't hit him. Now, he might just ignore me completely and go straight for them. I think I'm still better off waiting. You do 4, you do 5. Kill him. Go for him. Nice. Okay. Pick up extra parasites here now too. Oh, ho, ho. Crystalline, hello. Looking a little different, yeah. PvP experience was crazy to me. Never played a lot, but I knew a bunch of mechanics. Was literally felt it without any chance on playtests. I mean, I've been playing just playing this on hard right now has been, you know, this is our 3rd campaign on hard, and we have just gotten absolutely dunked on every time. We're definitely doing better, learning some good tricks like recruiting all your heroes and then just dumping all their guys into one army. Seems to be a pro play. Can I not go there? Oh, you have to go all the way around to get there. Damn, dude. I'm gonna do it. Keeper's Amulet. Two days. That's it. That's it. A 2-day debuff? Buddy. Give me some more curses. Curse me up, Buttercup. If I knew that, I would have done that a long time ago. You know, it's just like a bit of that meta knowledge. So I need 5,500 to get the Reaver building. I'd like to have it built tomorrow. That should let me still build it. Hopefully. What are the Reaver upgrades? Morale and luck on Reavers? Oh yeah, that's gonna be a tasty one. Enact that cash law. Grab Reapers just in time. This is normal battle. Who are these guys? Agashoth riders and cultists. Long reach. Plow through icy breath. Well, we also have lots of long reach guys, so. Yeah, my poor Reapers still haven't really figured themselves out yet. I mean, you can hit him, so why not? Ow. Yeah, the scorpions are hecka tanky. A little bit of that rapid assault. Okay. I mean, I definitely feel like we're getting a lot better at minimizing casualties. Basic nightshade magic? No. Basic scouting? No. Well, I guess we'll just level up advanced logistics for now then. Restore movement after each victory. Global map spells cast less mana bonuses if you have scouting. Every day this hero saves up 50 unused movement points for the next day. This bonus is doubled if you know arcane. I think let's get movement points after victory. Overwhelming curse, except... What's that one do? -5 morale and luck. Oof. Heroic strike kills +1 unit. Works on creatures up to tier 7. I gotta be honest, for cursing, that's pretty good. Unfortunately, he doesn't have an army right now, though, so... It ain't gonna be him. What do I do with all of you? I guess I was thinking about doing some scouting with you. This is only the end of week 1, so I definitely feel like we're ahead of our general curve at this point. +1 attack for this. Feels pretty doable. Cannot enter the gray area. So I think the gray areas mean like you have to... You're not meant to be able to enter areas until you've killed the border guard. Oh yeah, morale. Right. Right. Oh, if your morale is low enough, you just lose your turn? Damn. Damn, that's harsh. So maybe let's be somewhat smart about that then. I got no money. I get 3,000 a turn though. Access to Dread Knights. If you discard to obtain Medusa, to obtain Dread Knights. So that's not like... That's like a one-time thing. I think. versus this stuff, which is like weekly growth. Okay. And HoMM 2, morale and luck were actually a really strong combo to make a build with. Oh yeah, they very clearly are in this too. Like when you have really high morale and you constantly get double turns on your characters, it's bonkers. So I can buy a bunch more Reavers. High tier targets. Ooh. Interesting. If I got a lot of Reavers, I could actually clear out locations like this and this. Because these are really high tier units. Grants gold and a valuable artifact. Grants gold. Grants gold. Grants valuable artifacts. All right, here's the deal. I'm going to grab some low guys to start. Because I want to fold back into them after. And I want to pick up some of this stuff over here. That should be easy fights. Don't know if that's how I want to use them. Probably not. Ooh, this is nice. Slow morale, though, is not nice. I don't love that. Just thinking, I can at least shoot this guy with arrows. Soften him up a little bit. Interesting. It's good. I'm gonna wait with you just so I can do more damage to him first before attacking. Yeah, I did lose one. That's okay. He dead now. Right. I also have to do things like go to these stables to get 20% extra boost for the week. This is a magic scroll, a circle of life, and an Ukba signet. Which gives extra morale with a chance to get extra XP on this guy. Pretty good. You're parasites, though. And you're locusts, and you're another defense. So I feel like this is the better choice. Do units gain experience or just the heroes? Just the heroes. As far as I've been able to track. Your units can take like evolutions though. I don't want to move up at all. You're a warden parasite. Extra defense. Extra attack. Basic. So you're the most dangerous. Is the computer getting hit with a low morale? Sound like it. I guess we'll soften them up. So, I mean, you can come forward and hit him, so I might as well move up. No need to move you until this guy goes. That's fine. Pass. This guy's gonna hit somebody, so I might as well just go in there. Should have used one of those before he went. But that's okay. Let's do an extra 20% damage on you. Donk. 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 Boom. Need to get rid of the Medusas? The Medusas are great, though. The Medusa's doing crazy damage. Hero of the army not going to battle at all. So these are just like NPC wandering armies. There are hero armies as well. And they're tough. They are tough trouble. And yeah, they also come with like a boatload of troops. And spells. And heroic strikes and all that good. I don't love the idea of her being the one who's doing all the exploring right now, but I think it's okay. Just gonna take that cash. Cash, baby, cash. Abyssal envoys. Those are like big Cthulhu monsters. Uh-oh. Why is this portal not guarded? Right now I need gold. Ah, that's why. It's another hive guy with 100 to 250 of those. SpaghettiOs. You know what? Just take as much loot as you can. You're probably not going to make it back alive. Unless I get a good surrender. Boy, cash is difficult. All right, at least now I have 7 Reapers in that army. And like, this guy's bonus is Reapers get speed, initiative, and 20% HP. And for every 3 hero levels, which we're almost at 3, they get +1 attack, +1 defense. Some extra parasites. Not sure that's worth taking. Yet. This is. for sure. So you are ranged with parry, you are melee with parry, and nature's fury. Don't love the parry. Ow. Trade you. Chance of just killing them. You're a tier 1 character? So how much damage are you really going to be able to do? Here's the thing. These guys are apex predators, so using them against a character like this isn't necessarily worth doing. And you're going to get parried if you go in. Why don't you sit there then? You rat. Parry this, you casual. It's scorpoed. Alright. Well, that's fine. A couple of parasites. Basic resistance. That's another soul leader ability. The expert logistics we need, but we already have that queued up. So let's take reduced magic damage. We can get locusts in here, which we don't have access to otherwise. Split those dudes. Did I get early access to early access? I did indeed. Cast spells or swing at things next to their model, but technically no, they don't actually fight in battles. The heroes, yeah. They do things like cast heroic strike. And also spells. Which you'll notice I'm not using. And you might think that's an interesting tactical decision. And I would say it's because I don't have any spells. Which is admittedly an interesting tactical decision. Do I need to move up on you? I don't feel like I do. I have a ranged guy, and you don't really. You know what I mean? Rapid assault. Well, that worked really nice. +1 defense for everybody. Golden mercury. Golden gems. If I want to get to that one, I have to go all the way back around. Okay. I mean, golden gems. Oh, and those are crystals. I do need gold. I do also need access to other maps. You are a fawn archer with sharpshooter. You both have parry. I hate that. I can't reach you in a turn no matter what I do here, so I might as well just rest the two of you. Why don't you shoot me a bunch? Ooh. Wow, you did a lot more damage than I thought you would. Shoot them because they have sharpshooter. You've already attacked on a counterattack this round. So I believe that's safe. You had counter, which I forgot about. Ow. You can take 2 speed. Scorpion's good at tanking, so doesn't really matter because we have the Medusa there. That's a very good trade. Cavalry, trophy hunters, crossbowmen, swordsmen. So this is all temple land. I mostly just wanted to get an idea of like what I was in for if I decide to pop in through there. Guess we'll just keep doing the same deal here. Think of your heroes like spell-slinging banner bearers or army hype men rather than more superhero style character? Yeah. So it's basically like on the bottom here, you have like your unit abilities on the left and then your hero abilities on the right. They all take the shared focus here, which is as you do damage, as you get hit, you build focus. There's a couple other ways to get it as well. And then you spend it for your characters. These cost 1. Some of this stuff costs 2. You know, Hive has different abilities than the other factions. Pretty much everybody gets Heroic Strike, which is just a straight up attack. And then, of course, like your hero also is your spell book. And then there are also all your buffs. So, minus 15 magic damage, minus 25% from basic attacks, extra movement points, reduced damage from ranged attacks, all sorts of stuff like that. And then their items give you even more. So, you know, I have a special item that gives like Heroic Strike, kills 1 extra unit, which can be really, really good against like big guys. Skeleton warrior. Okay. So I get to do the fun thing here where I sit in the back and just let the Medusa shoot people. That's a lot of damage. Okay, you're dead. You can actually just move back 1. No, you can actually move up and attack because you have range. And you go before this skeleton anyway, so... And you'll kill him. So we'll just do that. And now when you also attack like special locations, sometimes you end up in these absolute garbage fights where you're surrounded on all sides. And I hate them. You're a tier 6, you're a tier 5, you're a tier 5, you're a tier 2. Well, I'm going to go for you. Reavers are designed to kill high-level units. That's excellent. You ain't gonna do jack against her. But you might as well try. Ow. Rewind to death. You're a ranged attack. I'm gonna summon a swarm on you. Oh, I should have summoned a swarm on you. That was a bit stupid, actually. Okay. They killed my swarm. Shoot that necro. Oh, I guess you can just kill them. You get a ranged attack. You get a ranged attack. You can do a heroic strike, and then we can boost your attack damage. Not quite managed to kill it, but close. Alright, that wasn't too bad. We also got another level up. We'll go... One of these scales off of tactics, doesn't it? Did I not take that after? I didn't. Alright, so we'll just take advanced resistances. Enemy spells cost less mana. If the hero knows a magic school skill, the cost of enemy spells from that school increased by an additional 20%. We are going to pick up daylight magic. Enemy loses a focus charge at the beginning of each battle round. All negative effects on friendly creatures last for 2 fewer rounds, no less than 1. I think let's sap focus charges. Oh my god, that's so much. 6,000 gold? Let's go. Clearly this is where all of the money is. Menacing Reavers and Mechanical Reavers are going to cost us 10 crystals. You know what? I don't have a Mages Guild. I really should. We'll grab the rest of the characters out of here. And then we can start ferrying them up to our homie. You got 4 law points. Start each battle with a focus charge. I'm kind of enjoying the parasites a lot. Though part of me is thinking, like, why not all creatures get an attack? But I do feel like the parasites are really good. So I think I'm going to give them 1. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Yeah, you're gonna kill me. That's fine. Wait, hold on. Surrender and flee. Right, surrender is you keep your army, but it costs gold. Flee is you keep your hero, but you lose your army. So we're just going to flee. Fortunately, that golden crystal there, I don't get to pick up. Also, unfortunately, I didn't really look at that dude's army. Grab these parasites. Grab these locusts. Get back on this road. Reaver, scorpions, locusts, parasites. Love that for us. I think we can make that work. Now, I am starting to think. Yeah, so she reappears here now for 2,500. Ooh, we also have Bethlehem, Duke of Jewels, produces 1 crystal a day for 2,500. Well, I wouldn't mind that. He also comes with a small army. Like, I'm starting to wonder about, like, leaving some of these easy battles for those guys, but the only problem with that is I want to crack open the other part. Wait. Fire. Sorry. Nap. Pretty good chance the Reaver can just kill him right now. Yeah. Yeah, see, this is the thing, is I need to be taking these fights. We'll do that. Sun Herald 4, Hierophant 4, Lightweaver 4, Inquisitor 6. So, you're going to go for him to start. I don't really see any way of doing this except aggressively. Kind of seems like the right way to make those plays. Ooh. They might hopefully go for that. Nice. What a dum-dum. You're gonna get reapered, so I guess kill you. Kill you. We're gonna wait. You're gonna wait. You're gonna attack from range. Perfect. Oh, you get the gems and the gold as well. Oh, that's doubly nice. Now I can actually afford to build something. +2 attack on any visiting hero. But I'm not getting any crystals right now. Let's build a resource depot. And honestly, let's also take that crystal guild. So we have phoenixes, we have another artifact. 50% maximum mana. Bonus ore per week. All of this is like mega gold, and the Reapers should have a field day with these fights. So it feels like it would be foolish not to take them. Yeah, tier 6, melee flying. Immune to all magic damage. Kind of nutso range. Oh, there's one dead. Oh my god. Oh, this is no problem. 3,000 gold right there. Boom. Damn, we should have been doing that probably even earlier. Let's grab this new hero. I guess let's also grab Tabby. So, sorry, your deal is you produce a crystal every day. And you produce gold every day. I love that for you. But I tell you what, I'd rather have this other character out if that's the case. And then I can have them go try to pick up loot. There's lots of things we can have them run around and do. Like gain additional gold per day. 200% creature growth would also be nice, but I'll take this gold today. Crystal gem or mercury, depending on the hero's faction. Wooden ore or an extra 250 gold. Honestly, dude, I'm just going to take the gold. I think that's what it is. Does the fortification give extra growth on the faction as well, or is it just the temple? My understanding, based on the tutorial, is that the fortification does give extra growth. For every faction. Yeah, if that's not the case, they worded that very poorly. Okay. That's a small army. Small hive army. Skip, 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 skip. Shoot an arrow. Get Rebirth. Get a level up. Expert resistance. Grants a new ability. It deals significant magic damage to the target summoned creature. +1 round to the cooldown of all enemy spells, or the enemy loses 1 level on all magic school spells. Ooh. Let's go lose a level. Then we'll fight whatever this dragon is. Red dragon, tier 7. Magic immunity. Takes -75% range damage, -25 melee, -50 long reach. Immune to tier 4 and lower. Deals damage in a line. Well, he can't reach me here. It's a fair trade. That's a fair trade. Artifact. Omen collar. -1 to enemy luck. Cool. Let's do another one of those. Same deal. Oh, pass, pass, pass. Shoot with a bow. Don't do any damage. Lose one guy. Finish him off. 5,000 bucks. Normal battle. Who are these? Wraiths. Forces target enemy creature to move to a random free hex if possible. Bursts HP. Grave robbers are long reach and summons skeletons. Damn it. Suddenly I'm like, I have so much money. We're gonna upgrade our Reapers. I feel like I should go do that right away. You know? Menacing Reavers or Maniacal Reavers? Menacing Reavers have Refuse to Die and Terror. Maniacal Reavers have Gain Max Morale and Luck, which basically means guaranteed double move and crit. Extra Attack. Murderous Glee. Upon killing an enemy, the creature immediately gains an additional turn. Cannot be used more than twice, but morale will also affect them. Here's the big thing. The Menacing Reaver damage goes from 10 to 20. Like, the stats on the Menacing Reaver are way better. They get an extra morale. They get 5 extra defense. Has less damage spread. So is damage like base damage? I don't actually quite understand the difference between damage and attack. I guess it's like base damage and then you can add up to 19 on top of it. The thing is as well, this guy's going to get increased attack by 1. Upon death, this creature generates 2 focus points. From 10 to 30. From 20 to 30 versus 10 to 45. I'm not sure I understand the stats there. I do think that for how I'm using these guys, the Maniacal Reavers are the better choice. Oh, look at the unit card itself. Oh, yeah, okay. 20 to 30, 10 to 45. That's interesting. So these guys have a much higher upper range, though. Damage is the base numerical health points a unit removes from an enemy, 5 to 10, while attack is a stat modified that multiplies the base damage by 5% per point over the enemy's defense. Okay, that is math. Damage is a base. Difference between the attack and defense determines the percentage improvement. Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. All right, look, I'm going to go with these Maniacal Reavers because I think that's how I'm using them right now. It feels like the right choice. So, you have stuff. You have morale. Chronologist. There's more spell points and defense down here as well. Though relatively easier battles, I might actually be able to take my new hero and go after those. I think let's go up this way. So you visited those, you visited those. Next up, these. Oh, you're a herald, magic hero. Most of the time gains spell power and knowledge bonuses. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that you're really going to get those, but... There's a bunch of parasites there for you. Or for you. Maybe I'll have you actually go up and get those parasites. And you... Why don't you look around here? Why, that's a castle. That's a practically undefended castle. Change of plans. Maniacal version's gonna hit like a truck. I'm all for it. I think so. This guy's a pretty small army. But so that's the hive up in, I guess, the top left. It's magic. Did I ever upgrade the parasite building? No. I did not. But I would like to upgrade these. Can I even have more heroes? I didn't think I could. 4 out of 6. Damn, dude. Reavers gain +1 morale, +1 luck. Summon fire larvae, attack twice. I want that one too, but I feel like Reavers are the real G's of the campaign at the moment. Considering how much damage they did against those dragons a second ago. You ranged? No. Wait. You can move up. So if I attack with you, will you get your reaction back at the top of this round? You know what? There's a way to determine how this is, and I keep forgetting about it. They teach you this in the tutorial, but just barely. The little bit of, it's really hard to put the arrow on it, but this little bit of red above their health bar, that shows whether or not they have an attack available. You know what? If I don't use you, that Reaper can just come in. Oh my god, and because you killed that, you get another turn. Well, unfortunately, I'm in no rush on this guy, so... Just hit him with one of those. Hit him with one of these. See what he comes up with. Yeah, these maniacal reapers are pretty fun. Giant trees. I don't know who these tree homies are, but... Herbomancers. Living, long reach, magic mushroom. Reduces mana cost of heroes' spells. Once per battle, spend all focus charges to restore the hero's mana. Swarm of bees. Uh-oh, not the bees. Deal 36 damage to target enemy creature. Bees keep attacking it, dealing damage each turn. So these guys would be really, really dangerous if there was a hero casting spells. But there's not. But there is a Reaper. And boy, is it reaping. Rude. Well, they're pretty strong. I'll give them that. Okay, the Reaper slaps. The Reaper's a goddamn menace. Headbang monster design is creepy. We got a single Phoenix, which is a tier 7 unit. Embodiment. Spirit, soul, or other intangible power that is coalesced into material form. Flying, melee attack with sweeping strike and embodiment of fire. It leaves no body upon death, immune to fireball, firewall, and Armageddon. Increase this creature's speed and initiative by 2, HP by 25, and grant it max damage once per battle. Lasts until the end of battle. Flaming Phoenix and Energy Phoenix. Unavailable. Is this a Grove character or a Temple character? I honestly don't have a clue. I'm just going to leave them there. Then I'm going to go conquer that city. These are all a little bit harder than I anticipated. I will say, if she doesn't lose everything for the next week, she'd probably be able to be okay. You're almost definitely a defensive character. I think I'm going to have this guy go the other way. That portal has not been opened. So this is a safe to claim area right now. I think. The second level of this, the Reapers go from 1 morale, 1 luck to 5 morale, 1 luck. Which means they're going to be getting double turns just constantly. The world grows stronger every month? I mean, I know the computer does. Certainly. I don't know if the world itself does. Do I want to go through here with you snooping around? Obviously, I could go try to find your capital. You know what, man? I have other stuff to look for over here, like all this loot. So why don't I do that instead? Makes way more sense. Like, look how much money and gold and everything else I just got. I'm actually going to give them experience, because they might get experience per day. Or money per day. Ooh, look at that signet. Is that the same one as over here? Nah, yeah. Monster head. Misericord. Let's grab the treasury. Give me that cash money. So you're gonna just keep checking out what's down this way. Dragon Utopia? Okay, I think this is a very good spot for our guy to go. Let's get a city, babies. Siege it up. Wow, you're just a bunch of knights. I bet my Reaper could solo your entire army. Sure can. Okay, dude, this is a nuts character. Basic arcane, basic primal. No, man, we need dawn magic. So I guess we'll take summons form. Hero gains +1 luck, +1 morale. That'd be pretty good for us. Because that would affect those Reapers again. And now we have a new city. I guess the unfortunate thing about this city is that it's a human city. I don't know if it can be converted to a different kind of city. Crossbowmen, cavalry, griffins, light weavers, hierophants, inquisitors, and angels. Okay. They will be unavailable until the next day and receive a permanent increase to the attributes of their choice. That's pretty handy. Owner cities produce 1,000 gold and one of each other resource daily. It needs a special artifact building. Removes fog of war within 20 squares around the city. Buddy, let's get that right away. We don't know what's going on in this area. I think this area can only be entered via portals. Yeah. Oh my god, it totally can. Recruit light weavers in this dwelling. Very large amount of gold and valuable artifacts. I mean, I feel like we can beat dragons. More magic wheels, more XP. Pile of books, crossbowmen. Oh, buckaroos. We're in for some treats, I think. We're going to grab some basic footmen just to go on defense. I don't know where to start. Start right here. Destroy them. I do wish your layout would save. Because I feel like, you know, I'm basically always using the same setup here. And it is a little bit annoying to have to rebuild it every single time. It's gonna suck. Causes the target to take 25% damage until the end of the next round. Yeah, you're gonna hit me though. So I might as well just do this. Lucky strike. +1 defense. And we keep exploring. Says the human. Don't think you can convert it, but at worst, it's still a source of income. Yeah, I just don't have to focus so much on replenishment there. It's not a bad thing. I do have access to neutral magic now, too. So we could unlock a pocket dimension, honestly. Not a terrible choice. I could park a guy like this in there so that we could spit out humans if needed. It's funny that even though like I don't own anything here, I still see through the fog of war. That's a dead end. Yeah, so this area is only accessible via portals. How interesting. I don't think you want to stay here, buddy. In fact, I think you want to get the hell out of there. Lest ye be killed. Well, this says easy battle. I gotta start leveling you up somehow. Ranged sharpshooters. Barf. Well, I'll take that. Better to be on top of them so they don't really get all of their abilities. So they both have counterattacks available. He'll get killed. You'll go for those eggs. Eggies. Let's heroic strike you. Because, yeah, you're going to go for those bugs. These bugs are also very strong in her army. Which is something I got to remember. And we're about to unlock another round of like full replenishment, so I'm just gonna sit down here with her. But we should consider what we wish to build. Fortifications would increase all growth for everything. So I think we'll do that there. Here, why don't we upgrade the solar temple with perhaps more law points? So we can get some more bonuses on this front. And then I tell you what, we'll also upgrade our parasites again. Probably should have given them another recruitment building, but what are you gonna do? Can't I just click autoplay? That should be an option from the like attack menu. Like I don't love that you have to manually select that. Take these light weavers out as well. How much morale do you have? 5. It's pretty good. I hit the wait button. What a bad habit I have. Ouch. Chop. Chop. Not that I plan to keep them. But it would be nice to just, like, have them available here. That's an impossible battle. Ooh, wow. Tier 5 cavalry and tier 3 guardian griffins. Research laboratory gives a very large amount of gold and valuable artifacts after defeating its guard. Difficult battles. I would like to free up this XP stone here. I wanted to see, maybe did you get experience for doing that? You don't. Common and valuable resources. This I'm not so concerned about. Someone else could take that out. The rest maybe we can explore. What should I know about this game in comparison to previous HoMMs? It's much the same. Like, it is in the style of the old school Heroes of Might and Magic games. It has got graphical upgrades. Obviously, there are some things that I think are different, like the fact that there are classes. So you can take specific sets of skills. Each hero has like 2 sets of skills. I think this is kind of different from most other Heroes of Might and Magic games. Then they give you like special buffs. They ain't nothing too crazy. More defense. Can I upgrade these? 75, 50. Cannot be upgraded. It's a brand new week, folks. That means we've got some brand new goodies to get. You're gonna grab your parasites. I tell you what. Upgrade the parasite building. That's what I'm gonna do with you. Gonna have you hit that stable. And then just start grabbing more parasites, I think. I want you to get a bank. Recruit all those goons. Recruit crossbowmen in this dwelling. Weekly growth increases by 3. Swordsman. Gold and valuable resources. And that goes back to like my safe territory. Take that. Who's guarding this? Who dares guard this? Is what I want to know. Dragon Slayer. Attacks wound the target. Wounded creatures take damage at the start of their turn. 100% damage to dragons. Fully immune to spells until the end of the next round. Well, what if I was to sit back here and shoot arrows at you? Then what if I was to reap you? Works every time. Basic Battlecraft. When a creature waits on their turn, they gain 20% attack until the end of the round. When they skip the turn, they gain 20 defense until the end of the round. Oh, that's a cool ability. Unfortunately, does not fit my stuff. 1, 2, 3. I need 2 slots for Soul Eater. Like, I could pick up something like Basic Offensive. But I guess let's just do Expert Logistics right now. Grants a new global map spell. Teleports the hero to the nearest city they control within 16 squares. Friendly creatures gain +1 speed on native terrain. Terrain penalties reduced by 50%. I'm going to take the speed on native terrain. I think what's going to happen is this guy who's got like the heroic strike ability. Do I need to fight this? I don't think I do. Probably should have. Lost 2 of my Reapers. This guy, I'm going to stack him with human units. Because he really doesn't matter, right? Like, he's about heroic strike and morale. I think he actually kind of fits with the human build. We'll have you go that way. That's a crystal vein. What's this portal go to? This looks like the hive, the other hive capital. I think it is the other hive capital, in fact. Bonuses to worms. Let's get that larva upgrade next, I think. Or +1 attack. Planning to buy it, but I wanted more info. There is a demo on Steam, and the demo is very, very feature complete. You can play an entire campaign, like a skirmish campaign like we're doing right now. No penalties, no limitations, no any of that. So I would highly recommend that if you want to give it a try. It is a very, very generous demo. Keep forgetting spells exist. Gold or law? I am the law. 8,000 gold a day. That's cool law. Human town making the law. All right, this one we got to be a little bit more careful with. Harvester locusts, these guys all have double strike. Well, now, sure, that ain't a lot of damage. They're all going to get to move before me next turn, so... like, they're just going to move up. Basically in double strike. There's nothing I can really do about this. I guess the one exception being I can reap. And if I'm lucky, I can reap what they sow. Let's do no counterattack for this first strike. Yeah, that was the right choice. Now you get another shot. This guy doesn't have the little red around his bar, so I can actually attack him and not get counterattacked. I think I get an unlucky strike. Ow. Attack. 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 Boom. When do I get more Reapers? Basically when I go back to town. But I do have to go back to town to get them. Unless I use my dimensional portal. Yeah, that ain't much damage. That ain't much damage either. I certainly would like some more Reapers. 1 of 5. 1. Ooh, 2. Ah, you rats. You dirty old rats. Alright, you're fine. Doesn't matter. No damage done. Cavalry. Your swordsman here. Another easy battle. I'm trying to get basically everything unlocked so when that guy starts coming across, he can just start picking up all the gear. All the troops. I feel like you're the more pain in the butt here. No, I might be wrong. That's a pretty good ratio. Not as good as I had hoped. Ooh, that's nice. Didn't quite land it though. That's okay. Everybody else can finish them off. 4 parasites, no big deal. So that's swordsman there. This would also be swordsman. And potentially another XP buff. Magic creatures flying with leeching hop. Takes 5 mana from enemy hero. The mana is transferred to this creature's hero. Shoot that archer, I guess. You know what? I'm realizing we will have to move up on that archer. I think I'm going to get reaped for a lot of damage if I go for that. Well, you know what? Give it a shot. Yeah, that was a fair bit of damage. Might have been better off going for the archer there. Ouch. Okay, there. Did lose that Reaper. Nightshade magic. That's not the one I wanted. Damn. So this is a situation now where it's like I've gotten none of the spells I want. Which means I have to get the right ones. This bonus increases if you know insight. So summon avatar is not bad. I have the thing that scales with that. Resistance. I also have the thing that summons with Nightshade magic. Enemy creatures maximum HP reduced by 1, doubled. Avatars. Oh, do you also scale off a defense? Ooh. Oh, you have a whole bunch of different things here. So we could do like defense, or we could do speed and initiative. Friendly creature abilities summon more creatures. Using spells, the hero can summon creatures onto any free hex. After killing an enemy with a stack of heroic strike, the hero can use it one more time. He has this Excalibur thing, but I think I'm going to give it over to this other dude, so... Scales with hero's spell power and knowledge. I guess I'm going to go with Nightshade magic. It's definitely not an ideal situation. But I think it works. In the meantime, we continue our endless leveling spree. Pause. Pause. Shoot that guy. Kill him. Pause. Dude, these Reapers are nuts. Take the 1000 XP. Come out here. Let this guy come in now. So, you're going to take the crossbowman. I'm also going to give you Excalibur. But you can't have anything else. And you better not lose Excalibur. You're going to grab all those swordsmen. And then those cavalry next. Peppers or Nightshade, they're good. I mean, hello, everyone. I can't disagree with you. Peppers are good. What am I doing up here? Getting in over my head? Stealing some alchemical dust? Well, I'll do that, sure. Does the computer have stuff up here? I'm actually not sure. Grab a bunch of parasites. Grab some locusts, and you're gonna have to wait, I guess, for next turn. Summon fire larva attack twice so that she gets some extra buffs because she's all about those larvae. Saying I can have up to 7 heroes now because we have an extra city. So I am also starting to be like, who's available? Like, you're another Hive character. This guy's underground, Minotaur growth. Summoned Avatar is immune to magic damage. When casting Summoned Avatar, its effective spell level is increased by 1 per hero level. Well, that's kind of neat. I'm literally just going to tuck her into the city for the moment. Because you're going to come down and steal all our troops. Oh, you have to have a troop. Right. So our parasites. I like these ones with the extra attack, personally. Because where they've got the long reach, I feel like it's just better. Now, she's, like, not a bad army. There are more parasites up there she can get, but also, like, there's stuff in town she can pick up. The real question becomes, do I want her to have this stuff, or do I want to give it to somebody else? I think let's give her the scorpions. And we can leave it at that. Oops. Swap. So, easy battle, difficult battle, easy battle. Why don't we have you go start taking some fights? Be nice to see how they do. You gotta pick up all that cavalry and stuff. Lethal battle, lethal battle, lethal battle. He's a battle. Touch this learning stone. You have 1 broodmother point. Tactics. I think that is tactics. I'm gonna go basic recruitment on him. You're gonna come back to town and you're gonna get more Reavers. Reapers, Jeepers Creepers. Where'd you get those peepers? What exactly does recruit all does? It just recruits all the units, but only if you have enough money. It does exactly what it says on the tin. So any units that are available in that town, it will get. Do, 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 do. Primal spells gain level. You know what? I'm gonna get this guy. Upgrading your hive creatures costs minus 10% gold. Recruited upgraded creatures is discounted by the same amount. External dwellings in an area that you control produce upgraded creatures. Oh, that's really good. That's really, really good. When battling in an area you do not control, friendly creatures gain 2 attack, 2 defense. That means like all these locusts would be upgraded locusts. All of these parasites, upgraded parasites. Yeah. Dude, this guy doesn't even have upgraded parasites. That's so funny. Well, we're definitely going to do that. Did I play the demo? If so, did they change the way the magic unlock system? It is still this. So the magic unlock system is every time you build a mage's guild, it unlocks different things. And if it unlocks the same thing, then you just get like a higher level version of that. And then you need like higher level mage guilds to unlock the higher level spells. There is astrology points, which you use for neutral magic, which are like mostly movement based stuff. They're like, okay, they're nothing too crazy. And then, yeah, in the city, there is Mage Guild 1 through 5. So you still have to, like, unlock the Mages Guilds and then bring your hero to them. I don't think it's any different from the demo. Not that I can remember. Recruiting is not only limited by gold, but also buildings. Yes, yep. Yeah, so each week you get a certain amount of guys. It's easier to see here. So, like, I have 47 available for recruitment, and then every week I get 51 extra of these units. And so the different buildings that you build will add in additional amounts of things. Extra fortifications will add in more growth. And I believe... Yeah, so if I have things like the carrion layer, it will increase locust growth by 3. Assumably across all of my cities that have locusts. So I can recruit in these places, and then I can also recruit here. These guys replenish every week, but they cap out. In your city, the cap is like infinite, so they will keep growing and growing and growing until you recruit them, and it's like your pool grows and grows and grows over time. All fogged up in the demo, but looks much more readable now. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty clear the way they have this. Basically, like, there are the 4 schools: daylight, shadow, arcane, and primal. And so each one has a different section. You level them up. You can spend alchemy dust if there's a spell that, like, you love casting and you want to boost it some more. You can upgrade it one time manually, but otherwise it's like you have to build mages guilds to do that. And actually, I'm going to build a mages guild. In fact, I think I'm going to build 2 so that I can show this off. So now I got a couple other spells, and you can actually see healing water has like a little thing on it. This one, and this one, they all have like a little V underneath them symbol. So they've all become level 2. And I can upgrade them again. You can upgrade them once manually, so triggers one more time at the beginning of the round. Oh, that's nice. Target friendly creature restores HP. Triggers one more time at the beginning of the next round. Unfortunately, I was hoping that like thick hide would get upgraded, and then I could have put an extra point into it so it started affecting all creatures. So I could cast that spell once per combat, and it's just like you get a bunch of rounds of extra defense. And then because we built a level 2, we now also have favorable wind. Target friendly creature deals more damage with ranged. Reveal borders of an area. Target creature cannot be targeted. That's pretty good for Reapers. Arcane Explosion is like a 1-hex radius. Casting hero immediately interacts with any external dwelling you control. This is a very fun one. 2 times hero sight. So if you're like away from a city, you can grab reinforcements out of it. You can do recruitment. I don't think I want to level up any of these right now. Immediately generate 2 focus charges is pretty nice. This one can also be pretty nice. Very good if you have it on all friendly creatures, because you can be like all friendly creatures take half damage from range. But I guess I'd rather see like what surprises we have in store for those upgrades still. So you're going to become Ravagers. You're going to become Ravagers. You're going to recruit another Reaver. But this guy's actually pretty low on magic, so leaving him in the settlement will also cause him to regenerate mana per turn. So we can just do that. The Pocket Dimension spell. So the Pocket Dimension spell is, it's a global map spell. I think he's the only guy who's high enough level to cast it. How come you haven't learned this spell? Hero must be level 4 to learn this spell. Maybe he has to sit in town for a day. But basically it allows us to create a little thing that we can put items in and we can put creatures in. And then it disappears and then we can summon, somebody else can cast it. So it's kind of like that reinforcement spell, but you can use it like between heroes. You also don't have enough money for your cavalry, which I need you to get. Crossbowmen. Well, you might as well get this level up in the meantime. Get this defense in the meantime. Okie day. Crud. Alright, you're stuck. Well, not stuck, but not going anywhere. And you gotta fight things to level up. Melee with a magic core. You are a ranged sharpshooter, so. Oh, that's very, very cool. Skitter, skitter, skitter. I'm a little less concerned with this character's tactics, because I feel like we actually have an army going right now. This is more about getting XP on the character. You are definitely going Broodmother. Nightshade. Perfect. Bonus orb. There are more parasites for you to get. You're just grabbing all of these level ups and abilities. I have no idea what you want to do. You're a magic hero. I guess Progenitor would be good on you. So we'll do it with that. We'll leave you. We'll save up for natural selection there. We're still in like the first month of this campaign, but I'm feeling like we actually have a base right now. We have some troops. If we combined all of our armies together, we would have a pretty serious army. And with this nice little pocket in here, we have a really good high-level safe area to really like get some quality troops out of. We've got almost this area done, so we can start expanding out here as well. This is all hive territory, so we get nice bonuses for it. I think that's going to be our plan. The fact that we have 2 castles makes me feel very good. But we're going to have to continue this in our next episode, because this is all the time we have for today, unfortunately. I got to go get my haircut. Thank you so much for joining us, though. We'll see you back here tomorrow for the next one.